Hello, Level Design Blog, and welcome back. This is the prettification pass on the CellBlock level that you saw last week. We've done a few things. As you can see, we have some plants. We have some real textures. Obviously, the plants are quite overgrown, but that rock is definitely meant to look like that. So what we were really doing, actually, before I go into this, I'll fly around a little bit. I set up some new layer blends, and I used real sand and real. Well, this was definitely something. Yeah, look at those rocks. Fantastic. That I found in an asset pack, the Arid Desert. I also found these rocks and this cave entrance, which is what sort of really um, inspired my change in scenery here. If you'll recall, this was just a building sort of set against a hill. I built it into this cave here once I saw the cave entrance. So it's sort of a man-made building built out of the cave. The most interesting bit of it is that I was looking for a way to sort of cover the top of it, but obviously terrain, if you drag it up, then it'll go right through the bottom, and people won't be able to walk through it, or it'd get very strange. Actually, I'm wrong. I probably could have done this with one terrain. So I say what I did was because I wanted terrain, the terrain was actually making up the floor inside the building, as opposed to having a floor. I took a second terrain, flopped it on top here, and then carved it down into a shape that I wanted. And obviously, it's not perfect. You can see around here. I mean, it's not hard to see, but it was a learning experience. It was very interesting. So as for the game itself, go walk around a little bit. You can still hear the coin sound. I think this is nicer. You're also going to see a lot of these. I had lights just floating out initially. These do have collisions, by the way. You can see it from the, well, you'll see it later. There it is, collisions. Um, I had lights floating around originally, didn't know what to do with them, so I honestly decided to stick them in big glass bulbs and populate the area with them. They aren't strange looking, but, well, I find them very pleasing for some reason, and so I've decided to stick with them. Uh, you can see I've redone the lighting in here so that there are no clashing lights, nothing that is causing particular problems in the amount of performance it's taking up. These bits still work, but this is much better lit down here, so you actually know you can come down and, hey, look at these coins I found. Beautiful. The level hasn't changed that much. I've fixed some smaller bits and pieces. That is still flickering. Haven't figured that one out yet. I can promise you that the lighting is fully built here. Oh, oh, there it is. I was under a light bulb and it forced me through the bottom. So we're going to take a little flight up here. I'd rather show you around the old-fashioned way anyway. So things are better lit. All the coins are better lit. I now have these wall sconces set to on initially, so you can still turn them off if you want to. You can just go up and press F. But, finding them in the dark and turning on the light seemed very annoying. I also have allowed the terrain to creep in through the walls here, sort of as though the sand has been flowing in after a while, or that the walls are really built into the rock. I like it. I think I'm a fan of it, which is sort of why I put it in. I could see why people wouldn't like it though. I fixed these walls a little bit. They do actually have collisions now. In fact, I can prove it if we just delete my player real quick. Who needs a player start, to be honest? I never really thought that I did. So here I am. I will have to open the wall first. But as you can see, I cannot walk through it. I can, however, double jump over it, and that's kind of nice. I got a little sprint still. Can hit this. Yeah. I like how this came out. I like the look of it now. Obviously, some things are still strange. Yes, good, we can make it. I did have to tune up the vault of the second jump, which is why it looks, you can see it, it's actually, yeah, quite a jump up there. Frame rate issues? Oh, there we go. Much better. Now the most challenging room of all. This is probably going to get me, so. Haha, it didn't get me. No, sir. I should probably find out how to hit play without, while I'm still in full screen. So we're running down the finale here. There's a little more. I know that this elevator is not so well lit, but I couldn't put a glow ball in there. Yes. So I've made this here. I've done up the floors a bit, and finally I enhanced the size of the finale coin in a few ways, just so you know this is it. And still, bam, you're done. Congratulations.